pre-electronic age, of course, we were around for electrics. There was TV and there was film and all that. But there certainly were kids' books, and I remember reading children's books and loving them. And obviously, you were inspired looking at other Goose. Do you remember the books that you read when you were a kid? Some of the things that maybe even now are influential on you?
Here comes another territorial answer. Mine. I guess when they have siblings, it's like, this is mine.
Yep.
Do you remember the books of knowledges? They looked like a series of books, like an encyclopedia.
They were British.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were stories and how to do and how to make things and fairy tales and history and mystery. And they were mine. All 20 books were mine. My brother was dead if he touched them. And I just totally loved reading. Very upset on the first day of school that I didn't learn to read. I came home sobbing.
Because you couldn't get it all in one day.
They must have said, you'll learn at school.
Yeah.
I go to school,
yeah.
Kindergarten, I come home totally upset.
I bet you didn't take you long.
No, I was ready.
And were you read nursery rhymes as a kid?
Oh yeah, I think, it's sort of like classic songs that everybody covers, it's not unusual to do your version of the nursery rhyme, don't you think?
No, not at all.
Well,
yeah.
And
Alice Adventures in Wonderland, or thinking of all kinds of things that were so wonderful. The great illustrations, John Tenniel, Heath Robinson.
Right.
Yes?
Yeah, all the
I'm
classics.
just throwing out ideas.
Yeah, all the classic guys. And then a preteen, I was into Audrey Beardsley.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Pretty sophisticated. Where are you from?
Well, my dad had a weird way of helping me along, I realize now. He's not with us any longer. But he used to come home and throw me, as if I was like the family dog. He would throw me the New York Times that he brought home from work that day. And he'd make sure that I paid attention to the spot drawings.
Uh-huh.
And so the New York Times was sort of my only newspaper. It was sort of a fascist about what came into the house.
Right.
And 2 magazines were allowed. One was the New Yorker, and the other one was Scientific American. And nothing else was allowed. Not even comics. We were not allowed to read comics.
Serious kid.
So I had to be a cartoonist, right?
Yeah. Well, I can see that. Now, what about music? Because it seems that we obviously we're going to end up